Favorite things, which this is gonna sound fucked up. I didn't know the mics were high, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
I just cut them on. So.
Right. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
shit.
Like
got canceled after he got hired.
Nah, it's fine. Like when they hear the action I gave SPO, I'm definitely getting canceled. So. But like, you know how like there's like widespread energy for R. Kelly, like, you know, the literal, like, as soon as you hear like a couple of notes and figure out it's a song, it's like, hey man, that ain't it, go ahead, cut that off.
Oh,
hey brother, go ahead, cut that out. So, you know, we have that energy there,
right,
which is fine, you know, like, nigga's a monster, fuck him,
right. He's
that
done.
None of that energy has ever once been displayed for Mystical. like no. But like real shit.
It really hasn't.
There
was a brief period where I thought it was, but then I was like, nah, y'all still playing his music. And it's like the week he got out, he was on somebody's fucking radio show,
right,
helping the bear.
Like, to put in perspective, because not everybody is rap listeners. Even though like this is not the Discord, but this is, you know, the patrons. So it's like a lot of y'all already know who like Mystical is. But
right.
Mystical was not prolific. He was a recognizable New Orleans rapper from back in the 90s.
He was pretty
notable.
Like very notable, like seeing what, you know, the New Orleans rappers that were popping at that time type shit. You know, niggas out here.
He wasn't YMCB, was he?
No.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Like, he was No Limit.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, you know, yeah, like danger, and then like shake your ass,
danger,
watch yourself,
danger.
Here I go. You know, like he had all that shit going on, and then he went to jail for rape. Yeah, he raped a woman. This woman stole money from him, and he raped her for it. Really,
Stevens.
Really crazy. You know, of course, I'm pretty sure his team tried to use that to justify the act. I'm just like, nigga, you could have just, I don't know, called the police.
All right.
Or, you know, stole the money back.
There were options.
There were other things to take.
Took her to court. Nah, man. I gotta get it back in blood.
I have to do the crime against her in an equal measure.
Really nasty work. So I say that to say that this nigga has been convicted of, like, he served, like, multiple years in prison for the shit. You know, and he gets out of jail and goes like back on like radio tours and stuff, like just getting his chops back in. And that was when we got the Help the Bear shit. And then, you know, and I was just thinking that, and then eventually he gets accused of like that act again. So like 2 separate acts of rape, like he's accused of. I think he beat the second charges, maybe. Or it was a technicality or something. But the fact that, you know, this is like pattern behavior, and I can still play Been So Long,
and niggas still get lit.
He's been like, and like no type of pushback anywhere, unless it's like, why is this nigga playing this old ass song? But aside from that,
right,
kind of insane. That was all I want to say.
I mean, there's a difference in stardom, right? Like, I mean, R. Kelly being literally who he is versus Mystical.
But like,
it's like if something come out on Jay-Z about the same shit that Boosie got arrested for, I'm pretty sure that Jay-Z's is gonna stay longer and be more well known, just because of level of stardom.
But I mean, I
don't know.
I don't think Mystical was ever at like the point of R. Kelly
he was
as far
never
as
like
stardom
a
goes.
Superstar, but he was pretty recognized.
Right, like he was like the nigga was getting featured. He had work. You know, there wasn't no shortage of work for that nigga.
He was on No Limit, like when No Limit was the shit.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think anybody was lining up to pay Mystical's bail after he had got convicted for that shit. Like, nigga, there were people crying for the government to let R. Kelly out of prison.
Well, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Yeah.
The R. Kelly's energy, because I mean, they don't play R. Kelly songs, partially because of the fact that it's R. Kelly. Imagine if Michael Jackson actually got found guilty of what he did, and Michael Jackson's music.
Got accused of.
Yeah, or what? Oh, excuse me, what he got accused of? If he was found guilty of what he got accused of, Michael Jackson's music is for. That wasn't me calling you over. For fuck's sake. If you hear panting, Dent just got a new gig. And by the way, congratulations to our boy.
Yes, sir. Thanks, everyone.
But like, if Michael Jackson actually got found guilty for one of his cases, would it be that crazy if they stopped playing his music?
Yeah,
On the
absolutely.
radio? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, would it be crazy that they stop playing his music? Or continue to play it?
I would want to hear it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah, it'd be crazy that they stopped it because I mean it's still fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But then again, the surviving R. Kelly shit, for the most part, that was like a unique part of time too.
Yeah.
How like it just kind of hit everybody at the same time. It's like, yo,
Right.
this nigga's sick, bro.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he might be the only one. Like, yeah, niggas like I don't give a fuck what he did to those kids. All right.
Okay.
I am playing Stranger with Mascal. God damn it.
God
Right.
damn.
Like niggas.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what the fuck they say with R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what he did to them fast ass girls.
Chocolate Factory go crazy.
I'm stepping in the name of love.
What did Dave Chappelle say? He said the Chocolate Factory is scandal proof.
It's like, hey, if niggas like what you do, they gonna make more excuses for you than a nigga in jail.
Oh shit, yeah.
I guess
It's,
so.
But alright.
It's like the shit that people are willing to admit to in public. I don't care what the fuck R. Kelly did. Shit,
nigga.
Shit.
But we are back with more fan
More
fictions,
reading.
more reading. Wow.
woo!
We are
Fundamental.
yeah. So
Go!
shut the fuck up. So let's get right into it. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for being a Patreon, supporting the movement,
Patreon.
helping us get
Patriots.
get upgrades eventually at some point.
We all have the biggest testicles and ovaries because we only
All
need
All of that.
All of them,
all of them.
Or both.
or both. I know it's like
I'm not gonna judge.
You do whatever you want to, though.
You know, my favorite line from just a quick side, Jim Ross from Monday Night Raw. Somebody got fucking bowed in the face. Jim Ross goes on commentary. Looks like he's on Queer Street. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That was like one of my
Jesus
favorite
Christ, man.
Seinfeld episodes too.
not that there's anything wrong with that. Fucking
Shout out to
George.
Keys.
That was a George Costanza.
I ran into Keys at his grocery store.
Hey!
I told him how like we gotta get up.
Got a link, nigga.
It's gotta
Gotta get the
it's
gang.
reunion time.
Gotta get the gang back
Rare
together.
summer reunion.
The Squid Eye.
Nigga, what is a 30-year-old rare summer look?
A regular ass barbecue get together.
About
God
to say-
damn, man, this show feels good. Who's not seeing y'all niggas, man?
Y'all remember back in the day when we...
Niggas finna cook out and be in bed at 10.
Woo!
I love it. I love being washed.
Oh man, but all right,
All
back chapter 32, scene 30.
All right.
Messing with Wannick.
He is my master, a screenplay by ZELTARIS. Chapter 32, scene 30. Messing with Sonic.
Yo.
Go!
All right.
I swear to God.
I thought y'all were about to break out the glasses. It's like just like one hand flicks his glasses open, puts it on his face.
Get that little anime sheen.
You're right.
Absolutely.
Though no light in here, still got the fucking sheen.
Like you do the middle finger glasses push up, the asshole.
The dirg.
It's like that or the fucking hand on the side of your glasses like Kuro off of One Piece.
I can't get my fingers dirty.
Interior princess room, darkness. Sonic wakes up alone in bed. His hands and feet are tied, and he briefly tugs at the binds in confusion.
No!
Beyond the bed, the room is completely dark.
Shadow?
Yes.
Shadow melts from the shadows at the foot of the bed.
Oh.
His expression, predatory.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What is it you want, Sonic?
I'm tied.
I know, but you like it.
What? No, I don't.
You do. I will make you like it.
Thank you for your patience. Shadow kneels by Sonic on the bed and leans down to Sonic's neck.
Starting off strong. Starting off strong.
If you can see my face, like I
Big Rule 34 energy.
got the same face as that little girl that was in Toddler Tiaras.
Oh my God.
Rip
Let me
though.
let me taste you, my pet.
Oh.
Shadow licks Sonic's neck up to the choker,
Well,
and Sonic's eyes snap wide open. Sonic starts squirming again as Shadow strokes his side.
I'm not.
you're mine, Sonic.
Sonic arches his back, and his protests become feeble whimpers.
Toot that shit up.
Then Shadow...
Sonic got the cheeks out.
Then Shadow leans back and straddles him. Shadow runs both hands over Sonic's chest, and Sonic tries to shake him off.
No! Stop!
Shadow grabs Sonic's chin to tilt his head back.
A good slave doesn't protest, Sonic. You will obey.
Sonic is cut off by Shadow kissing him. Shadow presses against Sonic with his whole body and puts his tongue into Sonic's mouth. Tears form in Sonic's eyes, and he mews desperately until Shadow pulls away.
No! Please!
Shadow stops pressing into Sonic and gazes at him with a crazily gleaming eyes.
You want this, don't you? That's not what I want to hear, Sonic. Smirk noise. You'll have to do better than that, or else I'll just take what I want.
Speaking of
What?
mystical, have you heard?
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Mystical the Hedgehog.
Shadow moves between Sonic's legs and runs a hand up the inside of one leg.
No!
Shadow's hand cups Sonic's rear and brings Sonic closer. Shadow's face has distorted into a grin of nightmares.
No! Shadow!
Shadow transforms into Lord Drago. Sonic screams until he wakes up.
Oh!
Fuck's sake! I love you, but you must stop panting directly into the microphone. This is a professional podcast, you fuck.
I was, but yeah, that nigga just be. Let me get a treat. Treat.
I already got one.
Let me actually not say that word.
Don't
That
don't
nigga-
excite that nigga.
That nigga's like on my shoulder. I heard the T word, brother. Like, where mine?
Interior Princess Room, night.
Superior tech.
The room is dimly lit by the usual moonlight again.
I gotta stop smoking this shit.
This
Yes.
nigga. Dumbass.
Sonic blinks and looks around. He and Shadow are both in bed.
Blink.
Sonic is drenched in sweat and tangled in the sheets.
Gasp.
Shadow is sitting as far away from him as possible, staring at him with a disturbed expression.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Shadow?
Shadow relaxes. Shadow relaxes at Sonic's coherency.
Had a nightmare.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was about, though. Did I say anything?
Nothing I can understand. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I think so. It was a pretty rough day.
Sonic begins disentangling himself and getting comfortable again.
My subconscious must have been messing with me.
Then tell your subconscious if it tries that again, we'll leave it behind in this crazy dimension. Ready to go back to sleep?
Hopefully, tomorrow we'll go see Black Doom.
Tomorrow we'll see Black Doom. By now it feels like the last time he attacked Earth, getting to him was easier.
I will say, ZELTARIS is really leaning into the they like each other element here. It's clear that their interactions are a lot more coupley as opposed to the silly back and forth shit.
Yeah.
Chapter 33, Scene 31, Morning Games. Interior Princess Room morning. Sonic is brushing his fur by the mirror, and Shadow is getting dressed.
Big purd.
Getting dressed. What would you be putting on?
His skates.
The collar.
That's about it.
Sonic puts down the brush when he finishes, and inspects his still blackened neck.
I actually have a question for ZELTARIS. So
I said like I'm ZELTARIS,
right?
What's the question though?
I wonder if the Sonic that's in this one, is it the Sonic with the soap shoes? Is his main pair of shoes the soap shoes?
DM us your answer.
Yay.
Because now it has to be the soap shoes.
We'll answer it on the next regular podcast.
Right, whenever.
And we'll just say the answer to you. Yes.
Yeah, whenever they respond, we will answer the question.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give a one-word answer. You have to buy the Patreon in order to find the question.
Right.
Nice.
It's advertising.
So I'm gonna cut it out.
Nice. Sonic performs an idle spin dash.
Oh wait, I didn't even voice that part. I gotta go back and actually voice.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Gotta say, my back feels lighter, more airy, maybe a bit more vulnerable too. But
Sonic performs an idle spin dash and then poses with a grin.
I think I get why all the girls like having these de-quilling treatments.
Sonic glances at Shadow in the mirror, who snaps his second glove into place.
I wonder if Shadow would be willing to do it again if I asked him.
You finished? I had to snap my second glove into place.
The Sonic Battle snap.
Right,
That's like my favorite fucking move by that nigga.
so extra.
Cause he closes his eyes when he snaps. That's what makes it funny.
Because the nigga's cool.
Very sassy, but cool, but sassy. So it's Japanese cool.
Sonic nods. Shadow comes over and leashes him. Sonic tilting his head to make it easier.
Yeah, that's like couple shit right there.
Yeah, man.
After a few moments in front of the mirror, Sonic smirks mischievously. Suddenly, he turns around and yanks the leash out of Shadow's hand, taking a step backwards.
Got him.
What?
Sonic is swinging his leash in circles playfully.
Think you can catch your slave without the help of Lazard's guard dogs, Princey?
Princey. Oh, you're on.
Shadow swipes for the leash, but Sonic leans just out of reach. Shadow tries a few more times, but Sonic continues dodging and dancing teasingly around him. Sonic crosses his arms and leans against the wall lazily.
It's crazy. I crossed my arms at the exact time I said that shit. Come on, Chads! That royal life making you soft?
Shadow dashes at him, but Sonic pushes off from the wall with a laugh. Shadow continues chasing Sonic around the room with an amused growl. Sonic dodges by backflipping to the other side of the room. Shadow chuckles and dashes at him with a burst from his skates. Sonic dashes at him to feint, but they accidentally collide and fall on the bed. Shadow grabs the leash as he lands atop Sonic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my guys, they're definitely a couple.
Yeah.
Said that shit like Jax.
Yeah, that's why I said it that way. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
These skies are protected.
So, Shadow, now that you've caught me, what are you gonna do?
Shadow blushes for a moment and then leans in a bit closer to gauge Sonic's reaction. Sonic only smiles, so Shadow slowly leans in closer.
Banging on the door noises. My prince! Breakfast! It's Jet. It's Jet.
Oh God, I totally forgot.
Fucking Jet with the noises.
The bird man.
I just walks into the room.
That
nigga walked in rubbing his hands.
I got your breakfast, playboy. Y'all are dumb.
Man.
Y'all are dumb as shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Man.
Shadow shoots a death glare at the door. Interior Prince's room, later. Sonic finishes eating breakfast. Shadow stands next to him with his arms crossed and a wry smile.
Well, there you have it. The only thing I'm doing to you is feeding you.
Well, yesterday, you dequilled me.
Was that so bad, considering the alternative?
Maybe not.
When Sonic finishes licking his gloves, Shadow pulls the leash gently and Sonic stands up.
Now I believe we have a date with Black Doom.
Right. Once we get back, things could have really got out of hand or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
damn, wow, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 34, Scene 32, A Date to Die For. Yeah, no, sorry. Interior Castle Halls, moments later. Sonic and Shadow walk to the throne room with an air of eagerness. When the throne room door comes into sight, Shadow starts slowing down. He stops before they go in.
Passman.
It's you, brother.
Sorry, I got distracted. Coffee too good, bro.
Macchiato.
That macchiato, hey, that shit is hitting.
Yeah.
But okay. Hey, what's up? Don't you want to go in?
I think it's better if you wait outside.
Huh? Why?
Because I don't think it's a good idea for Black Doom to see you like this, obviously unbroken. There's a good chance we could get that emerald right now, but if for some reason that doesn't work out, I don't want him to take you away from me. Because that would make everything so much harder. Killing the guards and all that.
Sonic takes a few moments to realize Shadow just made a joke.
Well, okay. But if there's some action starting up in there, and you try to take the emerald by force, then you gotta shout, okay. Because I could use a good piece of action right now.
Deal.
Shadow ties the leash to a wall ring as he speaks.
Is this a Chaotix reference?
Ah! Yes. If you hear any shouts, tear loose. Otherwise, I can't believe I'm saying this. Please behave.
He's definitely not going to.
No, of course not.
Oh no, he's too cool for that.
Nah, I think it's a brat.
Right. It really is.
Shadow goes into the throne room as Sonic sits down against the wall. Interior throne room, moments later.
Do we have a Black Doom voice?
No, this is introduction.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright.
Ah, Shadow. I wanted to speak with you.
That nigga turned into Garland. I love that. Love that for you, bro.
Oh.
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 I am pleased to hear that, Father. Will you hear me out first, though?
I shall. Speak, Shadow. Is it about your new property?
Oh no, Shadow. Sonic is behaving fine. They can fuck me up. But I heard that you found a strange gem in the dungeon. I am intrigued and was hoping I could see it.
Yes, an intriguing gem it is, indeed. So intriguing that I've sent it to the city for inspection.
Internal monologue. Chaos, damn it.
The side door opens slightly, and Greytail pokes his head in. Your Majesty, I'm terribly sorry, but the lady is getting impatient.
Yes, we shall be ready in a moment. Fuck out of here, dude. This is what I wanted to speak to you about, Shadow.
Yes, Father. But could you just tell me where you have sent the gemstone? I wish to know who in our kingdom could conduct such an inspection.
So interesting. Interesting. But I cannot tell you now, Shadow, for these walls have ears. And if it sets you at ease, the stone will return to the castle before the coming dinner.
Thank you, Father.
Now hear me, Shadow.
Hey, yo.
It is time for you to procreate. oh, man.
What?
Shadow stares at him blankly.
Yes.
What?
He's forcing heteronormative relationships on him.
Right. I want to be gay.
We have discussed this before.
Ah.
You may prefer your various bed slaves, but not only will you need a female to continue our line,
Hey, yo.
but I will not allow her to be of the slave stead.
Ah.
Black dudes are Ricky Gervais here?
Jesus.
I have arranged a princess for you to spend the day with. Even if you do not wish to make her your partner, you will not displease her in any way, as diplomatic alliances with her mother's kingdom are needed still yet.
Ah.
Now let me introduce you to Princess Amy Rose of Queen Blaze's realm.
So Blaze is a queen,
Oh man,
and
Amy's a princess.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Blaze's dad is technically dead, so like she would be the queen.
There you go.
And Amy is like they're not related, but you know,
Yeah.
because we need a princess. I thought it was gonna be Rouge. Not gonna lie, it really did.
Made more sense to me for Rouge because like the little tension that they have more of like the sexual tension type deal in Sonic Battle more than anything, but in the other games it was always
But
just
this
like,
way, Shadow can
compadres.
cup Sonic.
Yeah, twice.
Exactly.
2 times.
So we can. There you go.
No,
Shadow's eyes go slightly wide, and he reflexively takes a step back from the side doors as Princess Amy Rose swans through them. She wears a long silver satin gown adorned with assorted jewelry.
Ah.
Please meet my son, Prince Shadow.
I am pleased to meet you, my prince.
Likewise, my lady.
All right. Amy walks to Shadow with tiny, graceful steps and extends a silver gloved hand. Shadow, sensing Black Dude's eyes narrowing at him, gingerly takes her hand and brushes his lips over
Well,
it.
you better be straight right now. You better be straight right now, little nigga.
Stop. That's gay.
No, stop! It's gay! That nigga Black Dude go buy a dollhouse, break it over his head. Alright.
Shall we take a stroll on the grounds, perhaps? We could get to know each other better.
Yeah. Let's.
Shadow awkwardly takes her hand and leads her out of the room.
Come on, bitch.
Okay. Interior castle halls continued. Sonic's eyes go wide as Shadow and Amy exit to the throne room. When Amy sees him, she gasps excitedly and clasps her hands in front of her chest. Oh, what is that?
I mean,
Honestly,
not no.
I mean, if anybody's the N-word, it's Sonic in this case right now.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
is extra.
Sonic jumps up in panic and presses his back to the wall. He tries to move away, but his leash is still attached to the ring.
That's Sonic, my slave.
He looks so cute! Where did you find a blue one like him?
As she talks, Amy explores Sonic's body. She grabs his wrist, stretches out his arm, and touches his shoulder where his fur color changes.
My father imported him from Christmas Island. Please don't touch him. He's a bit shy.
Sonic kicks Shadow's shin.
My leg!
And Shadow winces for a moment. Amy doesn't see anything.
Can we please take him for a walk in the garden, Prince Shadow? Please!
Sure.
Sonic fidgets.
That is so awkward.
As
It
Shadow
is.
unties his leash from the ring. Amy still hasn't taken her eyes off Sonic.
Oh, he is beautiful.
He is indeed. Don't you want to see him in daylight?
Amy takes his arm and they start walking.
Can I hold him while we walk?
Shadow looks at Sonic, who shakes his head pleadingly. Shadow considers.
If you wish, milady.
Sonic pouts as Amy takes the leash.
I appreciate that note because I figured that was what was going on. She's still attracted to him
In every fucking
In every
dimension.
multiverse.
in every version.
In this multiverse.
Crazy. So do this one and then we'll go to Sonic High.
Sonic High School.
Woo, boy! I am, man, holy shit.
We've just been selectively putting that off this entire day since we woke up. And
Bruh.
just ending the day on that.
Bruh.
It's like,
Brother.
you don't know
Brother.
how bad it can be, but you know that something bad's going to happen. But Chapter 34, Scene 33, A Walk in the Park. Exterior castle grounds minutes later. Shadow opens the door to the castle grounds and holds it open for Amy and Sonic. Sonic is staring at the ground and blushing in humiliation. He looks like someone being led to their execution. As Amy leads him past Shadow, Sonic shoots him a look that's accusing, disappointed, and hurt. Shadow's eyes widen a bit from the glance, and it takes him a second to start moving and catch up with them again. Shadow starts walking next to Sonic, but Sonic spitefully moves to walk on Amy's other side instead, so she's between them. Amy giggles as she passes the leash to her other hand.
So where did your father purchase him exactly? And how has he been groomed so far?
Shadow considers for a moment, and then shrugs to himself as he realizes it hardly matters what his answer is. Shadow answers Amy's questions about Sonic using what little he remembers from Sonic's ownership papers, and filling in the rest with imaginatively improvised stories. As they walk through the castle gardens, Amy asks more questions about Sonic, and Shadow continues improvising his answers. 2 hours later.
2 hours later.
No.
Amy and Shadow are now sitting on a bench in the gardens. It's only big enough for two, so Sonic sits morosely at their feet.
And the shoes?
Is it the shoes?
Is it the shoes?
Gotta be the shoes!
Are red because I wanted them to match his collar, but didn't desire him to have too much clothing.
Swag.
And you already asked that question.
Oh yes, of course, silly me. But say, I know you said he was shy, but can I pay him now? He should have gotten used to me. After all, he is a pleasure slave.
Amy reaches
She
for
wants to
Sonic's
fuck
hand
that nigga.
as she talks, and Sonic isn't paying attention. When her hand presses into the fur,
No!
Sonic flinches, and Amy yanks her arm back in pain.
Ow!
Sonic rolls
Oh!
around in surprise.
He cut me.
Amy quickly takes her glove off and holds up her finger, which has a single drop of blood on it. Sonic relaxes when he sees the damage is superficial. Amy sucks on her finger.
Yes, his spines are sharp.
But why on earth haven't you had them blunted yet?
Shadow's eyes widen subtly, and Sonic gasps.
I like them that way.
Amy mouths and
Oh.
Like, where are we at? Oh, there we go.
Living here is like watching a horror movie on loop, except it keeps getting scarier and there's no popcorn. What? He won't hurt you?
He knows not to.
as Shadow speaks, he pointedly looks from Sonic's eyes to his own injured knee, upon which he drums his fingers. In response, Sonic crosses his arms, glances pointedly at his leash, and then meets Shadow's gaze again with an unimpressed expression. Shadow stands up to continue walking, and Amy does the same, opening her satin handbag. Sonic follows reluctantly.
Do you want some chocolates?
No thanks.
Can I feed Sonic some chocolates?
Fuck, I lost my place. Why don't you ask him yourself?
No! Oh, Shadow, stop fooling around with me! Everyone knows slaves can't think!
That's crazy.
So what could he possibly tell me?
Shadow and Sonic exchange a look until Sonic remembers he's still salty and turns his head away rapidly.
Yes, of course. What was I thinking?
Oh, yes, indeed. So does he eat chocolate? And can I feed him?
Shadow pauses and Sonic shoots him a look of warning with a hint of panic.
Well, unfortunately, no.
Sonic relaxes slightly.
I'm afraid he only accepts hand feeding from his master.
Oh, really? Then please give it to him. I'm sure it'll make an adorable picture.
Amy holds the bag out and Shadow takes the chocolate.
Yeah.
Sonic's expression is incredulous as Shadow offers it to him.
Come here, now. Eat it. Eat it. Eat that fucking chocolate. Eat the chocolate, you baboon. You fucking ape. Eat the damn Hershey's, you piece of shit.
Why's he yelling at me, man?
The baboon!
Like the baboon just
That
like,
is
out of left field.
encyclopedically accurate term for the creature. And yet it still hurts
Every time.
every time.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Sonic's eyes narrow at him, and Shadow's smirk widens. Sonic reluctantly lowers his head towards Shadow's hand.
Come on. There's a good pit.
Sonic takes the chocolate into his mouth and then bites into Shadow's hand. Shadow goes rigid as he tries not to react.
I bet he does.
I'm hard.
That's how it starts.
Sonic twists his hand a bit and grins up at Shadow, whose smirk looks rather pained. Sonic chuckles and releases his hand. Shadow balls his fist to suppress the pain while glaring at Sonic.
Mom, did he just bite you?
He's not fully broken yet.
Is that so?
Looking uncomfortably at Sonic.
In that case, perhaps you would like to hold him again?
If you wish.
Amy gives the leash back to Shadow and Sonic relaxes for the first time since Amy took the leash. They all begin walking back toward the castle.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alright.
I think all his notes that mentions Shadow's voice, that's me. Ouch, that was a tough scene to convert. Sonic and Shadow have so much non-verbal communication in this one. And yeah, I figure Shadow's voice actor will just have to improvise a bit while answering Amy's endless questions.
We have fucking bars here.
Yeah.
That we have to supersede.
Yeah, now
Can't let him down.
gotta be
can't-
quality now. Like
Yeah,
if
you can't let-
if we weren't aiming for a 10 before,
No.
now we gotta shoot for a 15.
We only get chips here, sir.
Right.
We only get chips here, sir. I am not okay with a winning record.
We are the early '90s Bulls. I almost said Lakers. Holy shit!
Yeah, you just say the '90s Bulls, bro.
'90s Bulls. Yeah, it's true.
Late '90s, early 2000s Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Job not done.
Job not done.
Job not done.
A lot of bridges to cross.
We up 3-1. Job not done. Ain't time to celebrate.
All right. So we gotta cut it there for He Is My Master. Pick it back up next week.
I will say getting into Act 2, definitely different vibe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Shit is getting some stakes.
Yeah, man.
And now,
Stevie. Here we go.
Oh,
man. Sonic fucking High School.
I just realized these chapters have titles at the very top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one's called The Murderer.
Fucking
Finger guns.
Let's fucking get into it.
Well, I wonder what happens in this chapter.
What's his name? That white progressive dude says, "Let's just get into it." You know, the news. God damn.
It's not Hassan Piker, is
No,
it?
not Hassan. No.
Fuck.
God. Damn it, I'm thinking about it. I can't think of his name.
I'm drawing a blank. I know exactly who the fuck you're talking about, but
Let's just get into it.
God.
Man. Alright, Chapter 18, Sonic High School. Vector ran at Sonic and Knuckles Jr., who were there in his room with his teeth going 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh, you
Hour.
are.
Oh, you are.
Hour.
1,000,000 miles an hour. There you go. Here comes your death, man, straight from my mouth.
Said Vector as he ran at them, still going. Ah! Shouted Sonic. Sonic was fast and able to do it, so he ran forward and between Vector's legs, under his body, and hit his head into Vector's penis while sliding through.
It just couldn't be a normal action scene. It just couldn't be a regular fight, could it?
It's like he just had to do it.
It's always some shit.
It's always something.
I mean, early on, the fight scenes was kind of normal, but now it's just a penis.
No, they weren't. No, nigga, there was a fight scene where two niggas made out and one of them became a baby.
I think the Eggman scene.
Yeah, that's the only one, and that was in like what, chapter 2?
Right. I'm like, that, oh my god.
Many.
I just see the phrase.
Yeah, yes sir. I told you last week that was the part that I stopped on. John, keep reading.
Okay.
Please
keep.
He was still holding Knuckles Jr., the baby. Sonic ran to another wall of the room.
No!
Vector ran right back at him with his big crocodile bite move.
So he used to crunch.
And Sonic doged him again
To the
moon. And it kept happening again and again.
Stop it!
Shouted Sonic.
Stop doing this!
Sonic was sick of hitting his head into Vector's penis. It was beginning to leave a mark, and it was embarrassing to Sonic to have someone else's penis mark on your head.
This better come out before school!
Said Sonic, rubbing the mark Vector's penis left on his forehead.
That's crazy.
No, man! You must die!
Said Vector, and continued to be the murderer that he had turned out to be.
No! Stop! Come on!
Said Sonic, yelling, and he was getting so mad.
I'm getting mad.
But Vector ran at him another time, and Sonic kept hitting his...
That was what I saw. That was what I saw. This is demonic, bro.
Just the last words to say on this podcast. We just may as well just make it pause. Okay. Vector ran at him another time, and Sonic kept hitting his thick green crocodile dick. And it kept getting harder now every time he... I just spat on my phone. I can't read. Hold on. Oh, God.
Please. I need this.
It kept getting harder now every time he hit it. Sonic guessed weird things like this were sexy to Vector.
Yes, sir. I know, dude. I know. Go ahead, Sean.
Sonic kept hitting his penis and making it harder and harder until one time, Sonic slided under where his penis and stuff was and hit it with his head again, so semen ejaculated out of his penis and across the floor in a big long puddle like a slip and slide.
Told y'all last week. I told y'all last week.
A slip and slide covered with
A
mayonnaise.
slip and slide covered with mayonnaise.
Covered.
Fuck. Oh God.
All right.
Nigga don't even want to be a character no more. It's all right. All right.
All right.
Said Sonic. Vector looked shocked.
I'm shocked.
Like he did not even notice that his penis was turning into a hard penis.
It's always Sunny level like chaos.
Now Sonic threw Knuckles Jr. Oh, what the fuck? Now Sonic threw Knuckles Jr. at the puddle of Vector's semen. Knuckles Jr. glided across Vector's semen like a baby speedboat and did a roller coaster turn and flew up onto Vector. Knuckles Jr. landed somewhere on him and did a tumble forward and got to his head, even his face, where he poked Vector's eyes.
Yes, he
And
does.
Vector began to scream.
Baby! That hurt! I'll kill you, man!
Screamed Vector while Knuckles Jr. rolled off his body and over to the door of his room.
Okay, question. Because, you know, we gotta address it. Sonic, so did Knuckles Jr. land in the puddle of semen?
If he did, I hope he still had the cloth.
Right, because like it said he glided across the semen like a baby speedboat.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that the cloth was still there. I don't.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
Shut up.
if Knuckles Jr.
I figured I would
getting
ask.
knocked up, we are officially done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
We have to burn these.
Burn the hard drive. Burn the hard
All
drive.
right.
You're
So
tweaking.
we're approaching in good faith that
Yeah.
Knuckles Jr. is still covered.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Over here, Sonic.
Said Knuckles Jr. while Vector was still rubbing his eyes, which hurt from the attack. Sonic ran over to the door and with his speeding legs,
Fast.
kicked it down like a professional wrestler, picking a person up and hitting them down onto the ground through a door. Sonic then picked up Knuckles Jr. and ran through the door and down the hall through Vector's house and saw lots of green things and things that were about crocodiles. And also bad things like rooms full of drugs and guns. And even things like weird African porn videos.
This is the This is the second time that African porn videos have been brought
You
up.
got something to say, man?
Like this is
That nigga. I mean,
You got something to say, man?
that nigga is racist.
got to be.
Then he got to a different door and opened it and walked into the other side and closed. That's what happens when you walk into a room, idiot.
Yeah, man.
And closed the door and put some things in front of the door to block it. Then, with a stomping loud noise like a bowling ball with legs, was jumping up and down on the floor and hitting it hard. Vector went up to the door and put his body on it, trying to crash through it like a penis going into a big, hard vagina.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where are we at? Okay.
Open this, please, man.
Screamed Vector as he tried to hit it down.
No! Why did you kill Charmy?
Shouted Sonic at Vector, who was on the other side of the door that was hard to get through.
This is Vector.
Yeah, that's Vector.
Yeah, man, because Knuckles messed it up. Knuckles or SBO was supposed to kill the other one when they fought in the school hallway that one time, man. I made that happen fight because I wanted one of them to die because they're both fag lords. And they are the only people who beat me and become the new football team captain.
So I went to Knuckles' house instead and replaced him with a robot Charmy and took the real Charmy home and chewed on his broken body and made him into meat that I can use for meals. He was no use to anyway. Especially not me. None of you are, man.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Vector screamed and screamed and hit the door, but still could not get through.
Where did you get a Charmy robot? Is Eggman involved? This could ruin things for everyone, don't you know?
Said Sonic back to Vector
Like bitch.
Said Sonic back to Vector like a ship sending a message to a different ship.
We don't need the metaphors.
What?
We don't need the metaphors, dog. That's you again, Dick.
When you do crimes, you become dark. And I am now darker than Shadow Man. I made friends with Al Qaeda, and they made me a Charmy robot using Osama bin Laden's technology, man. He was bulletproof and was going to kill first Knuckles, and then Espio in the hospital, and then maybe the rest of you if I wanted. But you messed it up, shit, idiot.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's you, John.
I made friends with Al Qaeda. And they made me. What year was this?
2012. Bin Laden had been dead for a year by that point.
Victor hit on the door so hard that it actually started to break.
Let's get out of here,
said Knuckles Jr.
We can call police. That's still him. We can call police. Let's just get out of here and get safe.
Then Sonic and Knuckles ran out of the house, but just when they were doing that, Vector broke through the door and jumped like an alligator at Sonic and Knuckles Jr. and hit them to the ground and landed on top of them.
Now I will kill you just like I did to Charmy, man,
said Vector and opened his mouth really big to bite the bodies. But then, all of a sudden, something came from out of the sky and picked them up, and Vector was left there on the ground looking like a teen loser.
We're in the air now,
said Tails.
I rescued you.
Tails was using his flying tails to fly and was holding Sonic, who was holding Knuckles Jr. They were like a helicopter?
What? How did you know we were here?
Said Sonic, who was so shocked to be in this situation.
I looked the Charmy robot and figured out it was from Al Qaeda and broke into the government computer network system data and found out that Vector was friends with Al Qaeda.
This is amazing.
This is the best.
This is peak. This is peak. This is peak fiction right here.
Don't tell me you're autistic without. Well, tell me you're autistic without telling me you're autistic. Said Tails, the smart friend of Sonic.
But I thought you were pissed at me,
said Sonic with a questioning sound.
I am tired of being mad at you. We are best friends again,
said Tails.
That shit resolved like the end of
Deus Ex Machina.
Cool. Now let's get Vector,
said Sonic. By now they were up above the clouds, which is very high.
Fly down, and I will kick his face off.
Tails flew down fast, and Sonic held on to Knuckles Jr. really tightfully. Sonic had his legs sticking out to kick, and they went down faster than a shooting star being shot out of a gun down. They went down back to the floor where Vector was and kicked Vector's face. Vector's head almost spun around because they hit him so hard, but now he was on to the ground.
Tails, do that one more time,
said Sonic. Tails flew up, and then Sonic revealed his balls, even though he could see almost the whole country from up here. He did not care because this was more important. Sonic scratched his balls and held on to Knuckles Jr. while Tails flew down fast again. Sonic's balls dragged behind him in the sky, and then they went down to the bottom of the ground, and Sonic's diseased balls smacked right into Vector's face. Screamed Vector as Sonic's balls smacked into his mouth and nose and eyes, like a plastic bag full of pudding.
Oh, that's tough, buddy.
Vector looked into the sky and made an asshole face for the last time, and then he turned into stone. He turned into stone, and then turned into dust, and was now dead.
What? What?
Like, I'm legit, like, befuddled at what the fuck just happened.
Did
Sonic killed that nigga with
came
his...
down with his balls.
He cursed that nigga with his balls to death.
His balls are Medusa? They turned... Wow.
I'ma just say I'm cool to finish this chapter and kill the fucking podcast.
We must do one
Yeah.
more. We must do one more.
John,
It's only fair.
John, this
John,
shit
this is-
wild.
They pay their money, damn it.
This shit
We
wild.
owe them at least 2 chapters.
This shit crazy,
this
John.
is pretty powerful.
The sooner we get done with this,
This is
the more we only have to do it for like 2-3 more weeks if we do 2 chapters today.
Why do we have to rush
That's
this?
it.
Why do we have to rush this?
And that's it.
This is crazy.
read the goddamn line, John.
Alright, no, it's my turn.
Said Sonic as he looked at the pile of dust that was Vector before he died and did some squinting.
It's you. It's you, Dent.
Where am I at? Where are we at?
Here.
He is dead and now everyone is okay now. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Said Knuckles Jr. to them.
This was too much excitement for one night. Look at the bright side.
Said Tails to them.
2 of the worst fag-ass teenagers in high school are dead.
Okay, never mind. We only we should only do one. Never mind.
Yes! It is all fixed now!
Said Sonic. They took Charmy's body with them, but not Vector's, who was now a pile of dust, because they thought he did not deserve to be nice to. Then they went home to get ready for school tomorrow, and Sonic thought,
There are still more problems to deal with in high school. This is not over. Especially not for me.
okay.
Yeah,
No, never mind. Just faggot ass high school, and that's
Fag ass.
Fag ass, yeah.
I'ma just, and the next chapter, just off the title, already looks crazy as fuck.
Oh
I would drop the name of the chapter. The next chapter is Secret Prostitute.
I hope you have your popcorn ready.
Bruh. I'm done. I
don't see how we
thanks.
do this every week, man. This
Thanks.
shit is powerful.
You know how.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know how.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah.
You know how,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
You know how. Could you imagine?
Doing the solo,
Could you fucking imagine?
I would have killed myself. I think the first time like Sonic got yopped up.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh,
Like,
It's a,
thanks, man.
it is-
Thanks.
it is a move.
There's no fucking final thoughts. Thanks for being a patron.
Thank you
Thank y'all.
for going through this with us.
We will have. I'm dedicating. We will have 2 chapters of Sonic High School next Tuesday
Yeah.
when we upload. Cause this nigga.
I mean, it's like we go off of how strong that shit is, and we start off at a 10.
We ended an arc with that episode, so I'm
Yeah.
cool. I'm good, man.
Okay. Yeah.
We
yeah.
will see y'all next week for more fanfics.
Shut up.
Have fun.
Bye, nigga.
Fuck!